Hello, my lovely friends. Hello, hello. Welcome to Lanmou Spiritual. We are back. As you guys can tell, we took the rest of April off. For some of you, your April reading got uploaded, and for most of them, although I recorded most of them, but most of them did not even get recorded, y'all. I had so many difficulties. Even before I started recording, after I recorded those reading, I think I got to 8 and only 4 of them got uploaded. And while uploading them, oh, look at this. It's beautiful. We have the card of destiny, number 10, major arcana that flew out there for us. But anyway, so I decided to just let it go, to just ease into it, allow time and to follow my intuition. And guess what? It just never happened. It just never happened. I was thinking about you guys. I was sending loving energy towards you guys all throughout the month. But I always tell you, I do not force myself to do those. I don't stick to a deadline. This is like, like I like to call it the labor of love. I want to come at my best and at our highest vibration and give you guys the best of what I can pick up for you energetically, okay? Using the cards and also using my own intuition and channeling the energy for you, my own gifts. So I'm happy to be back with you guys. I hope you are well. You're taking care of yourself. You're self-isolating and being cautious, not just for yourself, but also so you're not an agent of to spread the virus. No matter where you are in the world, we all going through the same thing. I've been home. I have not been traveling. Homeschooling and gardening. I have a full garden going right now. Catching up in some of my classes. I told you guys I am learning Vedic astrology. So yes, I've been busy. I've been keeping busy, but I have missed doing this. I'm so happy to be here. Okay, enough of the chit chat, guys. So this is for you, Taurus. It's your season. We just entered Taurus season. So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising. No matter where Taurus may be in your chart. Taurus happened to rule my first house, and I'm a Taurus rising. So this is for you, especially those of you that are sun sign Taurus. Happy birthday, okay? And celebrate your birthday to the best of your ability. Even if you're all by yourself, doll yourself up, get dressed, prepare yourself your favorite meal, order it in, okay? Do something special for yourself. And then here we go. Oh, by the way, this is the Psychic Tarot that I'm using for the main reading for you, Taurus. And we're going to do a 9-card reading, okay? That's different than what I've done. I don't think I've ever done one of those on this channel. I usually do those for certain private reading. We start here with the World card. How great. How major kind of energy here with Saturn energy, okay? That's your first card. We have here Taurus, major arcana number 21. And so far, only major arcana on the table for you. We have major arcana number 21, which is the World card. We have Disruption, number 16, which is the Tower, Pluto energy, or Mars energy, some call it, representing Mars here. And we have Power, which is major arcana number 8 with that lion face here, okay? No matter what it may be, that disruption may be, just know, oh my goodness, more major arcana for you, Taurus. You guys know I do pre-shuffle these cards, and I have not used this deck in a second, pre-shuffled and cleanse the deck and everything, and you see how much shuffling I did on camera for you. So this reading here, there's a lot of major energy going on in your life right now, okay, Taurus? So this is quite amazing. We have 4 cards, 4 major arcana, and those are major energy, okay? With the World card, that's karmic energy. The Tower, that's like a sudden powerful disruption in your life, especially in this deck. It's literally called disruption, okay? And this is number 16, drills down to a 7, and we know the 7 is a number of mystery. number of mystery. So there is a major disruption. There's a sudden unexpected event that's about to occur in your life after a karmic cycle has ended, that's really going to usher in a new change, a new day, a new cycle, if you will, after that ending you just experienced here. And here you have power. Just know that you have all the strength. This is like the strength card, right? Leo energy. You have all the strength necessary to go on, to start on this new journey. And this is something here I feel like you yourself manifested or prayed for, wish on. This is part of your faith. This is number 17, the hope card, which is also known as the stars card, major arcana number 17, right? The stars of destiny, the stars of faith, the stars of healing, the stars of hope. Okay, this is quite amazing here. And here we have your next card, number 6, the third eye chakra, intuition opening up. And look at this big burst here. It looks almost like an explosion, like a sun, like, you know, a star coming to be right underneath the world card, right? It's like your star in this universe, in this world. Like your star is rising, your power is rising, because your intuition, your third eye chakra has opened. For those of you that have already had an awakening, that have had your third eye chakra open, you know, like how powerful that can be. And that's right under that disruption. For a lot of you, that disruption is about you entering a new age of enlightenment. Okay, it's about you coming into a new sense of awareness. It's also about you really seeing yourself and the world in a whole new way as you've entered this new cycle, as you are being pushed towards this new life, this new way of being. Okay, this is a major disruption that's really going to change everything about you, about your life, the life that you live, the way you see the world. Okay, there you go. My goodness, more major energy for you. Awareness. This is number 1, major arcana number 1, also known as the magician. And I did feel that here with the hope card very heavily, a sense of manifestation here, like with that strength and power card, with that disruption. I feel like a lot of these things that are happening right now, those are things that you have wished for. Perhaps you wish for them a while back. Perhaps those are something, perhaps even from your childhood, but those are things that you manifested into your life. And now all this disruption, all this cycle had to end. Spirit pushed you. This is all major kind of energy. This is all things happening in the upper realm, things that are outside of your control. Okay, once you've put that prayer out there, once you've made your wish known to the universe, to God, to your guides, right? Once you've done that, this now is like it's in their hand. And that's why it's very much so necessary to have faith. To have faith in when you are manifesting, when you are praying, when you are making those wish, okay? Because you have to believe that once you release it, the angels, God, the divine, the universe have you right there in the palm of their hand, okay? That they're working on it. Time may not be what you expect it to be, but it is coming. It is coming. And no matter how much you feel like, oh my goodness, so much time has passed, I don't think I have the strength to do this anymore. Let's say it was a career matter. Let's say it was a romantic matter. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm not as young anymore. I don't think I can entertain this. I think it's too late for me to start a family. Whatever it may be, what you manifested here, that you feel like you need a bit of strength, a bit of help from the universe to overcome the obstacles and the difficulty that you know you're going to have to face as you entertain this new beginning. Because we want all those big things. Usually when we pray, we manifest for something better, bigger, right, greater. And with that comes responsibility. If it's a new career, guess what? You may have to learn a new skill set. You may have to even go back to school. You may have to leave the current position that you're familiar with. Get some experience in to start something completely new. You may have to move, right? So these are all things that's gonna present. There may not be difficulties for you, but it's gonna be. There may not even be obstacles, of course, but they're going to present some. There's another aspect to it, right? Before the rewards, there's the reward is the effects, but there's also the other aspect. All those other things that you still have to do once that wish is granted, in order to materialize your dream, right? So just know you manifested this, and trust and believe that the universe is not just gonna land it on your lap and then walk away. They're gonna be with you all throughout it. Okay, Taurus, you're gonna be guided. You're going to be receiving the strength. You're gonna be receiving the help that you need. Let's see here. Is that, oh, okay, sacrifice? I thought for whatever reason when I pulled it, I get full energy. I'm like, is that the fool? That's literally what it came through. You see, I didn't even say it, but that's what came through. That's what I was about to pronounce. But this is here. Major Arcana again, number 12, sacrifice, also known as the hangman. So the hangman here is telling us, yes, there might have been a little bit of a delay in you receiving that wish, in this materialize into the real world, but it was always promised to you. It was always yours. It's almost like the moment you made that wish, the moment you manifested that, it was already yours. And I feel like for a lot of you, Taurus, you knew it, and you knew it all along. Okay, some of you are very strong in your faith, in your belief, you have very strong manifestation power, because we have the third eye here with the magician, also called awareness here. It's almost like I was saying before, like you are coming into a whole new sense of awareness. The card actually is called awareness. Like your intuition is gonna be, it's like all of a sudden you're gonna ascend. It's almost like you're going to skip almost like 3 dimensions and ascend to something so much higher and so much greater. And for some of you, you may feel like it's too much for you. For some of you, don't be scared by it. Okay, just know with that newfound power, you can always ask for help, ask for spirit to give you a sense of discernment, ask for spirit to guide you along. Always ask for help, because you've gone through a lot of steps here. This awareness, this new power, this new enlightenment, this new higher sense of self. Okay, connecting with your higher self here, with your crown chakra, with your third eye chakra, with your higher mind. It's coming after, because with the hangman, there's always a sense of Jesus on the cross, right? Here we don't see that. This is after. This is the resurrection here. Okay, the sacrifice is the afterwards of the sacrifice, right? With the hangman, we usually send that man upside down, or woman upside down on that pole or pedestal or whatnot. But here we don't see that. This is almost someone rising out of the water, and we see there's a rainbow above with blue sky. This is the rising. This is like the resurrection. This is after that sacrifice. I always see the imagery of Jesus when I see that hangman upside down on the cross. This is not just about there might have been delay. This is about the sacrifices you made. This is about the initiation process you went through as you were waiting for things to materialize. Okay, Taurus, none of these things you went through were for naught, because all of this was part of the plan. You are being groomed to come to a place where you are ready to assume this new power, okay? This new mastery of self, this new level of awareness, if you will, okay? And that sacrifice is now paying off. That delay, there was a reason for it. This is the rainbow, okay? This is the rainbow coming through after the storm, after this disruption, after all those tests you had to go through. And here we have next card, we have trapped in fear. This is the first card that you have here that is not a major arcana, okay? And this is the card about the mind here. This is air energy. When we see like the 8 of swords, it's like 8 of air energy. And trapped in fear, some of you may be doubting yourself. Some of you may feel like, oh my gosh, I'm stuck. Like, what is this? I don't think I can do this. There's a sense of like, of fear. And the fear is overthinking. The fear here I'm getting here is doubt, self-doubt maybe. And I picked up on that energy when I pulled that power card for you guys. And that's why I told you, some of you may be doubting whether you still have it, whether you still can accomplish this. Some of you may be feeling like, oh my gosh, it's too late. Okay, it's too late. You've made all the sacrifices. You waited for so long for it, and now you're like, I don't know if I can measure up. I feel like I'm too old. I feel like I don't think I can start a new career. I don't think like I can move to a new place. I don't think I can now start having children and start raising children. Whatever it may be the case for you, just know that this is just fear. This is just doubt, and there's no place in doubt, because you've done such a wonderful job at manifesting what you truly desire. And now allowing doubt to come in, it's like poisoning the well, okay? That well of abundance that's right there at your disposal, that right there that's open and just ready, that's just flowing just for you. You don't want to do that. That fear here, you can overcome that. And like I said, this is the only minor arcana here that is within your control. All of these stories, all of this, in the center of this reading is the third eye chakra. Third eye chakra is about intuition. Third eye chakra is being able to see not just what you can, not just with your physical eyes, but also with your intuition, with your mind's eye. Being able to go a little bit deeper and a little and much more higher, right? This is about the all the other thing, right? That extra sense, right? This is like the sixth sense, if you will, that third eye chakra. Well, I guess the seventh sense, because we already have sixth sense, whatnot. But you know what I mean. So this is just really about you following, understanding, intuition. So at the center of this, focus on that. That's a central aspect of your reading. Focus on that intuition, because that's what's going to guide you. Do not allow your mind to play tricks on you. Do not allow doubts to play tricks on you, okay? And here we go finally. Oh my goodness, yes, crown chakra. Oh my goodness, some of you are going through some major ascension. Wow. We started with the world card, okay? Completion of a karmic cycle. I'm sorry, I sit with one leg under I sit under my leg with one leg tucked under me, so I got excited here. I had to stretch my leg. But yes, we started with the karmic cycle. The world card is an ending that's about to usher a new beginning, right? That's about to usher a new beginning. So for you guys, this is what this is all about. This is about a new karmic cycle you're about to enter. And yes, for some of you, this is your birthday season. You are starting this is your solar return, right? You're starting a new what you call like cycle around the sun. This is your personal solar return. But at the same time, there's something much deeper here for you, Taurus, happening. There is a major upheaval happening in your life. And I feel like for a lot of you, it's not just about your physical life. This is like really about your eternal life. Do you understand? Your karmic life. This is an attachment to everything else, all those past lives. We have the power card here. This is the strength card. With the strength card, it's also a very karmic card. There's a sense of infinity here with the strength card. There's a sense of being able to tap into your animal instinct, if you will, being able to assume, to take on these other energies, right? For some of you, if you have your spirit guides, you talk to them. You understand how the spiritual realm work, right? You're very much in touch with spirit. Some of you right now, you may be getting visit. Some of you right now, you may feel a certain level of strength. It's almost like you know it's not yours. It's almost like you're sharing that temple, that physical body with energy. Like you're very much so taking on the energy. You're not just working with the energies. You are taking on the energies. And because you are using your crown chakra, you are using your, look at this. We have the third eye chakra sitting right next to the magician card, and look at the magician card with the crown chakra. Literally, we have a whole crown chakra here being pronounced at the magician card, and what's right underneath the magician card is the third eye chakra. Is the crown chakra. And let's look. The third eye chakra is is 6, and the magician card, which is called here awareness, is number 1, major arcana number 1. 6 plus 1 equals 7, and 7 here is our crown chakra, our 7th chakra. Do you understand? All this is about is to put you back into alignment with source. This is all about bringing you back home, your eternal home. Because our home is not just here. We are spiritual beings, multi-dimensional beings that have gone through many life cycles, that have like a spiritual life that is so much richer, so much more, longer, so much more powerful than that physical body that we so attached to, that we put so much into in this earthly realm. And a lot of us, we forget, especially Taurus, you're an earth sign, you're very grounded into the earth, especially when it comes to your career matter, to money, like you're very grounded sign. So this is here a very much so quite a bit of upheaval in your life, pushing you to go closer, more towards your intuition. lifting you up from the root chakra for you to pay attention to your higher self, to the upper body, to the upper chakras, to your third eye chakra, to your crown chakra. And here it starts with a closing of a cycle, and to bring you back home. Okay, to bring you back home. We have an 8 here. We have the hope card, which is the destiny card, the faith card of faith, I call it, the stars card, major arcana number 17. That's also drills down to an 8. And then we have that 8 here, 8 of air, which is trapped in fear. So you see, we have 8 here for you, Taurus. 8 is about expansion, right? 8 are about 8 is about transformation, excuse me, I should say. 8th house energy, scorpionic energy. It's about death and rebirth. And that first card we have here, the world card, tells us that ending of a cycle, of a karmic cycle to start a new cycle. And yes, I know there's a lot of repetition here, but this is such a strong and powerful reading with all the strong and powerful cards you have here. But the key point here is that you're ascending to something much bigger. And this is spirit that's pushing you towards that new beginning, that's pushing you toward that enlightenment, okay? And yes, some of you have manifested it for yourself. You've been working on it. You've gone through the initiation passage. Some of you, Taurus, you may very well practice the art. You know it. You've been working on it. You've been asking for this more power, if you will, spiritually, more power psychically, and now it's coming towards you. And I feel like a lot of you may have a moment here where you're having doubt. With that trapped in fear, like there's a sense of fear, because like I said, we want all those great things. We dream and hope and pray for all those big things, but those big things comes with big responsibilities, right? Those big things come, there's all the other side of the scale, there's also other things. So for some of you may be almost like fearing that level of power that you're tapping into, because once your third eye chakra opens, like there's a lot of things, like you just cannot escape anymore, right? You're open to the universe, right? So there we go. Here we have recognition and reward, and this is like the three of earth. So for a lot of you, this is where you are right now. This is what you've been working on. Look at this. There's a sense almost like a baptism of light. Look at this light shining down, right? And the person is standing and bowing, almost like standing on a pedestal. It's almost like the sacrifice part is over, the initiation part is over with the hangman here. Crown chakra is open, third eye chakra open, new level of awareness achieved, power achieved after this big disruption. Now comes the peace, now come the rewards. Enjoy it. That's what the energy you want to bring in, not the energy of the 8 of air that we have here. This is what you want to bring in, that recognition and reward for your work well done, Taurus. And I'm going to take one clarification card for you under disruption. I want to know in what area of your life, but this is really a spiritual reading for you. I feel like I don't have to, but for some of you, it may be a bit more mundane, okay? The last set of readings I did for April was just the same. It was deeply a spiritual reading, self-development reading, and when it comes, that's the way I'm gonna give it to you guys. Look at this. This is the card that came out for you. 9 of Cups. Happiness. This is about your wish fulfillment, your happiness, okay? Whatever it may be. So it's not giving me more. Yeah, for some of you, it may be about there may be an emotional component to this disruption in regards to love. Also for some of you, it may also be if you had issue with addiction, with over consuming, because with the strength card, a lot of times it also tells us that there is a sense that you have to overcome some negative habits, some negative entities, some negative people, right? So there's like some kind of devilish energy that was lurking somewhere, right? So like whatever it is, especially with this depiction of the 9 of Cups, sometimes there's a sense of overconsumption with it, right? There's a sense of ego with it. Like the swords are not like kind of neglected, like being used as trophies in the back, and not really recognized. They're not like a central part of that man's life almost. It's kind of like, oh, look at all those things I've done, I've accumulated. It's almost like for the other people. It's like a things to show off, right? It's not It's not almost something that was achieved, that someone is proud of, is humble about, that that they want to share. But it's more kind of like, this is mine, 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 mine. Now give me, give me, give me, give me. So the disruption might have been for some of you, if you had addiction issue, if you had some sense of overconsumption, not knowing how to share, not knowing how to even handle victory in some cases, right? For some of you, especially for those of you, if you had a drinking issue, some level of addiction here, I feel. So that disruption is gonna come in to really bring you back to balance, to really bring you back to reconnect with you, who you truly are, with your higher self. And that's really where we're gonna, oh my goodness, talking about drinking. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck here for you guys. This is the Knight of Swords. He's literally supposed to be, the knights are messengers, right? This is the knight that was sent perhaps by the king to bring that message of love to someone. The knights are the messengers, right? They're the fighters, and sometimes they get sent to battle, they send messages of love, they're messengers. And this guy here is literally drinking the cup. He's not gonna make it to that destination. He's not gonna make it to the recipient, intended recipient for that cup. He's literally drinking out of the cup. We can't assume that's his own cup, because he's supposed to bring in the message. So there's a sense here of like over consuming. There's a sense here of taking, not paying attention to the other people that are around here, and not sharing. So if that was a big issue for some of you, that's where the disruption is gonna take place. For you to look around you. Look around you. Where have you been overdoing it? Where have you been neglecting other people in your life? Where have you not been keeping life balance and sharing in the wealth? Okay. Here we have forgiving and learning at the bottom of the deck. This is the Woman's Oracle card. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Yes. So for some of you, if you had to close some karmic cycle here, there was some disruption. If it was in your love life, in your personal life, dealing with your own interpersonal issues, getting to a place where you're moving away from your desires and just what I want, over consuming from your sacral chakra, paying closer attention to spirit, opening up your third eye chakra, opening up your crown chakra to align yourself with your higher self. Then you're understanding things differently, right? You're understanding things differently. You're understanding your part, perhaps in a relationship from the past. And also, some of you may be asking for forgiveness from your partners for the first time, understanding what role you played. That's what we have, that forgiving and learning here. And here we have worth waiting for. That's the card that came out for you. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Indeed. This is here karmic. This is very much so divine timing. With the Tower card, you cannot control it. It's unexpected. It's sudden. It's just gonna come when it's supposed to come. So for some of you, if this was like about a romantic issue, just trust and believe. If you have a marriage, especially, it would have been a very committed relationship, right? It wouldn't have been just someone you're dating, people you had crushes on, people from the past. This would have been like something that shakes you to your core, someone, a relationship that was very important to you, that was very central to your life, to who you are, right? So if there was a disruption here, you had to close the cycle here because of that Tower card came down, where you were exposed, or you yourself saw you for the first time, look at yourself in the mirror and saw the reflection that's not who you want to be, that's not who you feel like, that's not in alignment with your higher self. And because spirit is pushing you to see that with that Tower card, spirit is pushing you to open up your eyes, your mind's eye, to start seeing, to understand your own power, to understand your own destiny, to know there is hope, there is healing available for you, so you can materialize those things that you truly want, right? Not those bad habits, not those negative habits that you've gotten yourself trapped into. So as you do that work here, spirit is telling you divine timing is at work here. They're the one pushing you towards that new beginning. They're the one pushing you, working with you, and they've been working with you. Okay, you wished it, you dreamed for it, you've been praying on it, and help is here. It's now. It's not in the future. It's here. Okay. Let's get an advice card from you. This is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. Let's see what your angels and ancestors gotta say. And they're coming here very strong here with all those major arcana. My goodness, Taurus. Oh, okay. Here we have Father Sky, trust in the unknown. Indeed. that tower moment here, you gotta trust. Okay, when you're manifesting your beginnings, when you've been praying, you gotta trust, you gotta believe it's gonna happen for you. God is watching over you. Father Sky is literally showing up in the reading for you. Okay, divine timing with the angels here. Just know that they've been working on your case. They see you, they hear you, Taurus. Okay, things are working out the way they're supposed to be. Look at this magic guardian. What are we saying here? You see this? You, for some of you, you are your own magician, but you also have so much help in the other realm, in the upper realm. You have so much help. Okay, you have Father Sky, which is the energy of God, really. And we see that eagle here. I believe that's an eagle with the white on the head, on his head here coming down. Like the eagle flies way high, because Father Sky, God sees everything, right? The eagles flies the highest, can see the big picture, but also sees the tiny little details too. That's the thing with the eagle. They don't just fly high into the big picture. They see all the details. God does not miss on any of us. God sees everything, right? No details gonna miss. Not one of us is gonna miss, right? Not one of our desires he miss. God sees everything, right? So here we have Magic Guardian that flew out for you, falling onto the card of hope. And I want to pull it up for you. It says, unlock the magic within. Unlock the magic within. Unlock the inner magician. And look at the yellow U here that's so prominent in all this card. We have that crown here, that halo on the magician, the Uranus crown chakra. We have that big bubble of yellow here in the hope card. And then we have so much yellow here. Well, I'm seeing there's orange and a bit of yellow here on that card for you. Unlock the magic within. It's all within your grasp. You are your own magician. Okay, you can manifest that new beginning. You have the magician and you have this card here. So manifest away during your birthday season. Manifest away. We just had the new moon. This is like a perfect time for you. You still can do it. Set new intentions for yourself for your personal new year, Taurus. Just dream big. Go big, because you have all the power of the universe standing by you, telling like, yes, we want to grant your wish. We want you to be in alignment with your mind's eye, with your crown chakra, with your higher self, with hope, with your destiny. Like everything that you could wish for, it's a yes, it's a go for it. Okay, Taurus, this is your reading for May. I will come back. I'll try my best to come back and do a mid-month reading. And until then, I'll see you guys. Please take care of yourself. Be patient. Be kind to yourself. And I'll see you soon. I'm sending you so much love and healing energy as always. As always, remember, love is real. Bye.